This electric bike, 26-inch fat tire e-bike equipped with a 1500-watt motor, 48V 14.5 Ah removable battery, and dual suspension, is sitting right in front of me, and I have to say it's one impressive looking ride. When I first unpacked it, the matte black finish on the carbon steel frame and those massive 26 by 4-inch fat tires immediately caught my attention. It looks rugged, strong, and ready for all kinds of terrain. When it arrived, most of the bike was already put together, which was a relief because assembling bikes can sometimes feel overwhelming. All I needed to do was attach a few components like the front tire, handlebars, and pedals. The package also included some tools to help with the setup, which made everything straightforward. For someone like me who isn't exactly an expert at assembling anything mechanical, I found the process simple enough. One thing I decided was to leave the fenders off, mainly because I felt they added unnecessary weight and slightly impacted the look I was going for. They are easy to install for anyone who prefers to use them, but for me, it wasn't a must-have. When I hopped on for the first ride, the first thing I noticed was how sturdy and balanced it felt. Weighing in at 67.2 pounds, it's not the lightest bike out there, but with that kind of weight comes a sense of durability, which is important when you're planning to hit irregular terrains. The seat height is adjustable, ranging from 34 to 42 inches. So even as someone who stands at 5 feet 11, I was able to find a comfortable position quickly. The seat itself is firm, but not too harsh, providing enough support for longer rides. For those of you looking for more cushion, switching out the seat for a softer one is always an option, performance-wise. The 1500-watt motor is the star of the show here. It allows the bike to reach a max speed of 28 miles per hour, which feels thrilling without being over the top. The removable 48V 14.5 Ah battery gives you a range of 40 miles in full electric mode, while pedal assist can stretch that to an impressive 72 miles, depending on the terrain and your riding habits. From my experience so far, managing battery life is effectively about finding the right balance between pedal assist and throttle-only operation. What's nice about the battery is that it has a built-in indicator, so you always know how much juice is left. Plus, removing it for charging is as simple as turning a key and sliding it out. As someone who enjoys testing bikes on different terrains, this one has been a real joy. The 26-inch fat tires provide excellent grip and stability, whether you're on gravel, sand, or even snow. They are made by a reliable brand, and their ability to handle up to 20 psi adds versatility. If you're riding on soft surfaces like sand, reducing the pressure to 6 psi really helps with traction. On regular pavement, I kept it closer to 19 psi for a smoother ride, and it worked great. I also loved how the suspension system absorbed the impact of bumps and uneven paths. It comes with both preload adjustment and locking features, meaning you can adapt the ride depending on the surface. Smooth roads or rocky trails, it's got you covered. I didn't expect to use as much as I have is the LCD display. It's upgraded and colorful, making it easy to read stats like speed, battery life, and assist level, even under bright sunlight. The ability to toggle between 5 pedal assist levels adds to how adaptable this bike is for city commuting or weekend adventures. I appreciated having 7 adjustable speeds because it allows for both leisurely rides and quick getaways up steep inclines. Speaking of inclines, I was genuinely surprised by how easily the bike handled steep hills. With the powerful motor, even using only the throttle, I didn't feel like it struggled at all. When it comes to safety, the dual disc brakes stood out. They provided consistent and reliable stopping power, even on wet surfaces. If you've ever tried to stop suddenly on a bike, you'll appreciate how sensitive these brakes are without being jerky. The frame geometry and overall build quality add to the sense of security. No weird rattles or loose parts, even after a few bumps and jolts. If I had any reservations initially, it was about the weight. It's noticeably heavier than standard bicycles, but considering the motor, high-capacity battery, and sturdy build, I've come to think of it as a trade-off rather than a downside. Lifting it into a car trunk or upstairs isn't the easiest, but removing the battery helps reduce some of the heft. I wouldn't call it a deal breaker by any means, especially because once you're on the bike, You hardly feel the weight due to how well it's balanced and powered. For comfort and convenience, the additional features like a loud horn and bright headlight are thoughtful touches, especially if you plan to use the bike for evening rides. It even has a spot where you can attach a front rack or basket if you need to carry small items. A rear reflector is included, which is fine for minimal nighttime visibility. But adding a proper taillight would be my recommendation if you're planning to ride in low light conditions frequently. The grips on the handlebar are well designed, and switching between gears or assist levels feels seamless. From my experience, this bike is ideal for anyone looking for a versatile electric bike that thrives in different conditions. It's perfect for both those who commute to work daily and those who enjoy exploring off-road trails in their free time. If you're like me and have been hesitant about making the switch to an electric bike, this one makes a great case. The learning curve was minimal, and it offers all the key features you'd expect from a high-quality e-bike without being overly complicated. In conclusion, if you're in the market for a reliable and capable electric bike that offers solid performance, comfort, and customization, this could be the one for you. It's one of those bikes that just gets so many things right, from the powerful motor to the well-thought-out design. Sure, it has a few minor areas that could use improvement, but overall, it's a fantastic ride. I will leave detailed information about the electric bike in the comments for your reference. Thank you for watching.